Hello and welcome to another fun and free drawing lesson. I hope you're enjoying the series and I hope you've learned a lot and I hope you keep practicing. I'm Mr. G and I can draw. Today we're going to focus on not only our Hero Friday but introduce you to how to draw one of his friends, the turtle, the super speed turtle named Popo. So we start with our light blue lines, our non-photo blue pencil if you have them, and we're blocking everything in. Basic scribbly lines, don't have to worry about being perfect. Get all your things hashed out and blocked in with these lines. And I'm going to draw Friday with his arms crossed because it's a little bit tricky, and I thought he would appreciate how to learn how to do such a pose. Blocking in Popo, who's much shorter than Friday and kind of has a peanut for a head. Now we got the stick figures blocked in. We can darken the lines we want to keep and ignore the lines we don't. Friday always looking confident, putting in the details for him. Love the crazy hair. You can see how the lines that I keep are not necessarily the same ones as the light blue lines. It's okay. You can experiment. No one's going to judge you for it, or at least they shouldn't. Now, drawing the arms crossed. This is the kind of a pose that would be good for you to study, among other ones, if you're not sure how to draw somebody in different poses. It's good to have a model or model yourself in front of the mirror so that you can have something accurate. If you don't know how to draw something, it's good to have a model. Blocking in his jeans, a little cuffed on the end there, kind of baggy, loose fitting, all little details like the seams for jeans that make them so distinctive. That's how you make jeans look like jeans. And his shoes, the jeans cover the top of the shoes so you don't see the whole shoe. Pretty straightforward. Just taking your time, and you may notice that I kind of trace in the air before I make a line, kind of a dry run, if you will. So lots of practice at any age as we block in the lines for Popo. His shell, looking at turtle shells. I have a pet turtle. Her name is Ziggy, and she's a quick little turtle, just like Popo. So the more you study things like that, the more you notice little details, like how the shell fits in over their head, and the details of the bottoms and the tops of the shells, and various things like that. Adding some color, some watercolor. It's nice and resilient, and a nice combination of mediums. Blocking things in with the color. And again, not worrying too much about how it turns out, just doing what looks right to me. You can certainly do what looks right to you, and just enjoy the process. Never lose the passion for drawing. Draw things you're interested in, learn about more things that you're interested in. Always enjoy what you're doing, because otherwise you'll stop doing it. You'll be bored. You won't get any encouragement, and not that you do it for other people's encouragement, but you'll fall off in such a good habit. And I'm drawing curved lines as I'm coloring in his shirt, because sometimes when you do that, it makes it look more 3D, more rounded. So play around with that. See if you notice the effect. Curved lines sometimes make it look more rounded. Round objects more rounded. A nice blue for the blue jeans. Thinking about the direction that the fabric would lay as we color things in. Kind of a horizontal lines. And that does not have to be totally colored in, and you don't have to stay in the lines either. Be free with your lines. Enjoy blocking them in, going over them with the black lines, coloring them, Don't worry about them if they're a little bit off or not fully colored in or they go outside the lines. Just have fun with it. Enjoy it. Popo is a little bit darker green. And we'll make his belly shell yellowish color just like Friday's skin. And the back of his shell, his top shell, maybe a darker brown. Of course, he probably can change that. Cartoon characters can change clothes, change outfits. And we always want to give them somewhere to stand. It's just one of those rules of art, so they're not floating. Gives it a little bit more depth, a little bit more 3D. So we block in some shadows down there. Nothing fancy. Keep drawing!